Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? A little bit late, sorry about that. Didum, how you doing? Meister, moresta, Tomato, how you doing? Ensefa, hello, hello. Wolfsfight Rose, how you doing? Am I a little bit tired, but doing alright otherwise. Didn't sleep too much. Not because of the PvE yesterday, but just have random insomnia every now and then. Like my brain is just fucking hyperactive and can't stop thinking, so I can't sleep. And I was thinking of a build, well, one of the things, but we'll probably test it out. A little shield support idea. But first I think we do the PvE stuff. Just get the dailies out of the way. Nose was so fucked during the night, went to bed at like 2:30 AM. Last time I looked at the clock, it was between 5 to 6 AM. Oh. Thinking about Storm Garden too. I did a little bit of research. I think I know how to, like, besides the sets and stuff, like the werewolf face, for example. I thought the stun lasted longer, it's only 2 seconds. We can just always, like, kind of all spam stuns and it should be fine. We all ult as well, but should be simple enough. This is a bug. Oh. Need to reload UI apparently. The video mainly looking at the running mechanic, makes more sense now. Yeah, it's like you run a little bit after the bottles and it stops and then you damage the boss and then you get the bottle and you get afterwards the run mechanic again. If you all like run together, then the synergy is not really a problem. Just go keep running basically. I need to actually set up the build later, so let's check if I have the Yorwolf pieces. Triune, I think we need protective, which is fine, I can just transmute that. Or do I? It's gonna be light, because we're gonna do potentates this time around. It's gonna be a quite different from the build on the website, the one before subclassing. And we're gonna run not Restaurant Light, but live in see, like I'm too tired to think of the skill lines. The Necro Live in Death, yes, that one. Live in Death because we have the I'm gonna try to build around the Gibbering Shelter, I think. We spam that. So we do Soldier of Apocrypha. And it's gonna be with your volts. Potentate's back bar, so we make this cost, I think, 144 ulti in no CPU. In CPU you could make it even cheaper. So you have the this passive, cost reduction one. It's also for ultimates. You can pretty much spam it 24/7. But I think we start with the dailies. Also have to figure out how to set this up. I think I'll just make another potentates decisive. Oh, it can be the ice stuff actually. Yeah, I was using ice stuff there. So I can just use that one. It's gonna be rest of front. Rest eye stuff. Boss does the shock stun 3 times. Soon as he does the third stun, run mechanic ends. Boss picks a random target, so as them doing an AoE attack. Can be blocked or rolled. Oh, so he always does the same pattern. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, should be fine. We were very close to getting it yesterday, I think. Ads should spawn, well, the problem is that the ads spawn based on the percentage health, and the boss health goes down really fast. Not much we can do about that, I think. Old where DPS was pretty slow. Yeah, like anything before subclassing is just I guess it's not the same nowadays. Like everyone just does way more damage. But we can kill the ads pretty fast. You can also use ultis during that phase, so if you have any defensive ulti, you can pop it at that point, or Kokra can use it, and I think that should be fine.
How can I help?
Yeah, you do mechanic once and then just stack them, and if you have something like magma cell or something, it's probably enough to kill the ads, and then it's fine. Go make sure everything's done then. They will one-shot the DDs. I think it's one of the harder 4-man trifectas, right? From what I've understood. Hey Latina, how you doing? Hello.
Bring aid to the Stark Fellowship.
Where am I going to get those shields?
I've also heard the new one is pretty difficult. Yeah, Blacksem Foundry. It's all Kokras fall through. What's up, Jared? How are you doing? Oops. Great, thank you. Just having your coffee and gaming. Hope you're doing well today. Doing good, doing good. Still a little bit tired. I think I slept like 3 hours or something like that. Just too much insomnia. But otherwise, alright. Looks on for last boss. I think so. Should be if you have it. I don't think I do. Yeah, missing like necklace, and I think you want it on the front bar. I would need daggers. Could have it on the body, but I don't know if that's worth it.
Best to put your nose to... Keep your wit.
Sounds like you. Well, insomnia sucks. Like, usually I can just fall asleep really quickly, but some days it's just Takes fucking hours to fall asleep. Okay, we do one dolmenting and one... oh, well, hopefully one dolmenting.
We need more vic-
Guess we set up the shield support after that.
The Fellowship calls for your aid.
It's gonna have a lot more healing than before, not just damage shields.
Over here.
And what we're gonna get from Living Dead is cost reduction on the ulti with hexproof. We get Mender, so that's a lot of healing. And I think Polytether or... yeah, it's Polytether is the best option. This one's desync. Suxam ready, Blade for Trash and Lesbos. Yeah, should be good. If you do the trifecta at like 10 PM, I'll probably do it off stream then. And around like 9:30 or something. Can be formed. Yeah, no worries. Okay, all daily's done, nice. Still don't have the skill style, but getting close. Oh, also I was supposed to look for also engaged groups, but it's like impossible to find a group for that. Hey, please, how you doing? Yeah, hello. Not AoE Vigor, right? If you have a healer, then no, not really. I didn't cast it that much after the Cockra switched to healer. So it should be fine without it. Can just get more damage instead.
Exactly what I mean to do.
Okay, nice. One shot. I think this one doesn't sell. Just vendor in. Heavy attack secretly get souls to drop at camp. Wait, why heavy attack? There's some do you have to like tag them with lights or heavies or? 'Cause normally I just beam them. I don't always get the soulstone. Also, how's the progress? It's 46%. This is so slow. It's kinda sad. I think the golden pursuits will be over at this rate before the event is. It's a little over 2 weeks left, 2.5 weeks. Messin still doing the event. Hey, I need the style pages and the Caltrop style.
Let's get it done.
Okay, I need to bank the ice stuff and we should be able to sub the build after. Hey, old school, how you doing? Do your best every day. That's a good attitude. Me too, me too. Not sure why, but spent 2 weeks beaming and flailing and 0 to 2 souls drop. Heard that Tyrion tested it. So many souls drop and when you heavy, assume it's a bug. That's weird. That is really weird. I also have to do the Brits every day. I've been doing this on all characters. Because I'm out of gold. And I kinda need gold because I wanna buy armory slots. Subcasting kinda introduced this little problem where you suddenly need so many new different builds. Can't just like swap the skills around, because you have to change the skill lines as well. So I'm just gonna start collecting gold again, and I think it's like 3 mil for armor slot. It's 1.5k, right? Yeah, 1.5. It's like around 3 mil gold each. Which means just to get even one more on each character, I need like 60 mil. So I had to join some camel giveaways, I suppose. Accidentally, of course. I'll just accidentally type the keyword. Inventory full or bank full, that's not good. We also need potentates, one jewelry piece. Protective, I have one on the previous character. Need to look back on that one. But first we make bank space. I should have done the event dailies too. Oops. How much you need? Gold? Too much. Way too much. I think I mostly need the armor slots on Stamsword because I have the bow build, the normal melee build vamp. I need that so I can just get the vamp when needed. And I have the like I'm gonna have the werewolf build too at some point. It's gonna be also different skill lines. So maybe I do like one character at a time. The max rock, I have the dueling build, the normal BG build, the melee BG build or open world build. That also needs an armory slot. I think the warden needs one because I have the healer build on that, and the brawler build. I think this was all calculated by ESOs. Like they introduce subclassing and it makes people want to buy the armory slots, so they make money. And maybe that's also why they don't add more character slots. So they want you to buy the armory slots instead. Maybe a little tinfoil, but it makes sense when you think about it. Hey, what's back, Grim Holy? How you doing? Every time you try to play Elskos online, ultimate chicken sandwich stops you. Wait, what does that mean? What's an ultimate chicken sandwich? No, I'm curious. Love good conspiracy theories. Yeah, but who said it's a conspiracy? You know, like it could be. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this is my daily routine after stream, usually. Just go through 20 characters, do the event dailies, the crafting ones, only the crafting ones. And then the normal crafting dailies. We can make a little bit of space. Not a lot apparently. It's a problem. I think I have this for a gank build or something, but I don't know if I can delete anything here. These won't stack, luckily. Okay, let's see, we need the... So I bank the ice stuff, the decisive one hopefully. We need the necklace, protective, we need 2 Yorwood rings then. In protective. I have Triune ones on the correct character, but... Okay, let's go bank the necklace first, I think. Okay. And we need the Hierophant rest of stuff on the front, I think. Your ult's gonna has to be double bound. Should be a funny build. So I'll show the old one that we're trying to update. So I've been thinking of like what builds I can update without farming Osane gates when it comes to healer builds, and I think Shield Gun is this one of them because you're not really over healing that much on shield support because you're doing damage shields, right? So you probably don't need the new recovery convergence. Funny for who? For everyone, of course. Isn't it funny when nothing dies in a BG? It's hilarious. Yeah, this is the previous build. You can see like how many skills you can replace here. Treatise, elude can be changed. Trample, I think you keep trample for the major heroism. The idea is to spam gibbering shelter. So we're gonna have Mender on top of that. Mender, we're gonna use the I think Magicka pots with spell damage and crits. So can drop the Conti too. Not sure if we want to, but it can be also dropped. Runement and the major vitality shields. Spam the gibbering. I think the problem with gibbering is that you have to take damage, though. You have to be kind of in the middle of the fight, but should be fine. Wait, did they nerf the... did they nerf this? Since when is there a 4-second cooldown on the damage cells? That's probably fine. Still. Always been a cooldown, really? So what's about it? And River, how you doing? How you doing? Doing alright. A little bit sleepy, but otherwise doing okay. Didn't sleep too much. Always has been, huh? So what's about Tomato? See, even in previous patches, I felt like when I was playing the shield support, I thought I could pretty much spam the gibbering. And like, look at the build here. We had your bolts on both parts. I can just drop the Baron Tusk and do potentates here. Have instead of 170 cost 144, and then if you do live in that, you get ulti 10 ulti every 16 seconds from consuming corpse, and you reduce the cost of the gibbering further if you do like hexproof here. Get 3% cost reduction on that, so it's 139, I think. And with your bolts 14-second duration, so you can have almost, if not 100% uptime. Hey, what's up, Gundar? But that IRL, you're a billionaire? Oh, I wish. I know that although. With Asmongold? But how can you...
I be of service?
Is there some similarities? No, I have more hair. A little bit more, still. So yeah, you take that back. But no, I'm not a millionaire. Would make life easy. Hey, Kokra, how you doing? Oh, wait. Lepro, how you doing? Mun vissi jäätä viettät glorious. Oh, thanks. I like Asmonto, I watch a lot of his videos and streams. It's got some bad takes every now and then, but also a lot of good ones, I'd say.
The stakes.
I mean, just like most people, right? Boys, how you doing? Amir, hello. It's white, must be it. I see. Well, I can see how similar that makes us, I suppose. More here. Don't know, there's something similar, just don't know what it is.
Keep your wits about you, all you.
A secret to
You've
share?
done
What
all
is
you can
what
for
is
now.
the secret?
Mead is what I usually
Did you go
go
offline
for
last night? Did you real PvE group? You have True Genius? Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure you did. You're just not gonna use the title until we get... Okay, I see. I see, I see. Okay, so we need these two. We need to bank the... bank the rings, we make them productive. It's probably safe to build actually before we do anything else here. Yeah, because I didn't have this one saved. Still has the old version. Wait, why is there two beams? Oh, okay, never mind. This is the other build. And this one's also not up to date. So we save over it. Why do I have overload on both bars? That's not right. Ei Windhelm, how you doing? Huomenta. Nyt puoli 8 aikaan. So on stream, drop link here. People can learn. What, this bitter lonely man, what? On by Jared this Jared. Ah.
The bloom.
You want me to show this on stream? Wait, I have this muted. Okay, well, how do I don't know Instagram. I don't know how to pop this out. How do you even, like, go back on the video in Instagram? Man, I don't know how to use Instagram. Can't, like, click and go back. I don't know how to show the video. I don't know where it begins. Not about watching. I see. 8 aamuhan tää vasta on. True. Big true. Okay, now we can set the build, I think. It's gonna have 2 here. This needs to be double barred. We keep the case this for sure. I feel like ATM depending on how Stone Garden is gonna go today. Achievement hunt from Stone Garden. Yeah, we did some PvE off stream yesterday, and we got the I mean we did the like extra hard mode achievement. Wait, where is it? We did this one. Old fashioned. And we almost got the trifecta, but there were some unfortunate events. Let's try to get it again later. Do you have any imp? And well, with this polyfine, we do need to dorsal sometimes. That's gonna be your rules. Now we just need Hierophant. Do I have a heavy chest on the other character, of course. And we need a rest stuff, have to craft them. We can't do too well with it, because I'm not gonna have any snare and root removal, I think. Hierophant here, Hierophant here, Hierophant... I need to craft the heavy shoulders as well. I don't know why I had medium previously on this build. It makes little sense because half the healing or shielding is health scaling. So the weapon spell damage doesn't really do much. I should have played heavy in the last patch too, I think. But yeah, we need the shoulders too. Shoulders, rest of stuff, and just change the traits on the rings to be protective. And we bank that one. Go to sauna now to mentally prepare yourself. Hey, enjoy sauna. Is this the build you talked about on Discord? No. No, this new idea. New idea, and it's more about just gibbering spam than Goliath. Because I'm gonna do the Goliath idea on Necro. I realize this is gonna be really good on that. I can do Bone Tyrant, Living Death, and Siphoning. And that should be really good ult gen. Because you have a kind of long cooldown on the passive here. That gives you 10 ulti. So that's kind of like 10 ult cost reduction on the next Goliath. It's 10 ultimate every 16 seconds. If you spam the Goliath as 20-second duration, right? You always have the 10 ulti after it ends, basically. And you also reduce the cost with hexproof as well. So Living Death is really good for And like reducing all the cost or spamming all this, I think. And then you do siphoning and you do arcases and catalyst as well. So that's gonna be the necro healer, I think. But I probably want... actually, I can do it without the recovery con set, I think. It's gonna be a lot of damage cells on that one too. Maybe I'll try that after this build. If you'd be a millionaire, what would be the first big purchase? A better PC. Easy. Is there any other answer? I don't think there is. Van Lambo. I think that's... I'm not really, like, I'm not a materialistic person. I don't really value these things that much. I value, like, having a good PC and good food and drinks. Like, that's probably, like... That would be my priorities when it comes to, like, spending money. Everything else is secondary. Buy sauce and fix the game. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right, you're right. What's up, MRK? Ciao. Got like beard. Well, thanks. Didn't have to pay for it though. Like that one I have for free. Oh, well, not for free. I have to buy the beard oil and shampoos and stuff, but don't have to be. Luckily, I don't have to be millionaire for that. German Lambo, waste of money. Very inconvenient, fun, but worthless car. Gundar, thank you for the follow. Thank you. We need to craft some stuff, and we should have the build ready, I think. How many millions? A million ain't the same as it used to be. Yeah, because like inflation and all of that, right? It also depends on what country you live in. If you live in a like less developed country, then a million is like being a billionaire in another country, if that makes sense. Because everything's cheaper, right? So if you live in some part of the world, like you can live very like luxuriously for like very cheap, but if you go to another country, then maybe you can't even like afford a normal apartment there. It's interesting how things work. You need to make some space too, I think. Can get the prior hearts, I guess. Just -2 inventory space on this character. Food and drink OP, yeah. I mean, what else do you need? Good PC, good food. Sounds like paradise. Woman, yeah. You don't have to be a millionaire for that, though. Where's the... there it is. Luckily I have transmutes. I have actually too many transmutes. And there's not gonna be much transmute spending in the future, I think. Barely any changes in the latest patch. Nothing new to craft really. I have to craft the recovery con at some point, and maybe some arcades pieces for the necro healer, but it's only gonna be like 500 transmutes and then half a year of nothing. You have to really worry about them. Life isn't about money. For me at least, like it never has been. If I can like, if I don't have to worry about, can I like eat tomorrow? Like, can I do I starve to death or not? Like, if I don't have to worry about that, I'm good. If like, and if I can have like internet and my PC, those are like the as long as you have the necessities, right? Like anything else is it's just extra. Wait, what do I... No. Okay, luckily it's only a stuff. I didn't need to craft that. Already have a decisive one, I think. I need to craft the... This is why you should sleep. Like, sleep more than 3 hours. I need to craft the Hierophant. Is this 5090 true? I don't have 5090. I'm gonna skip 5090 though, I'll get 6090 when it's on. We have that, we need the shoulders, right? Safe, comfortable, and free life is all anybody really needs. Yeah, it's kinda my worldview. Time for a short time, enjoy the experiences. Yeah. Very true. What do we do on the stuff? I think there's 2 options. We can do... we could do a damage shield, it lasts longer. Not sure if it's worth it. I've seen some people running the shield cliff. Wait, is it Itare? No, it's not this one. Wait, how is it not a shield cliff? What? It's just... Oh, it's armor apparently, okay. Oh. 3.3k shield every 10 seconds. It lasts longer with your wolves. But is that worth it? So 348 weapon spell damage every 10 seconds for 5 seconds, or a 3.3k shield. It's actually not that... It's not that simple. Because when you think about it... Would I rather have... Every 10 seconds a... like small damage shield, or... would I have rather like Imperium or some set that gives me... how much would that be? That's 6k or 5.5k shield in PvP. I mean, that's a lot bigger shield. I'm not sure if this one is worth it. Imperium is definitely worth it, so if I got similar value out of this... I think we go for either Weakening Cliff or just Damage Cliff, or the Weapon Spell Damage Cliff. Only Weapon Spell Damage just to get bigger heals. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe do shield cliff on the back part then. Infuse, no, I can do infused. Has to be decisive. What resolution are you playing? It's 1440p. Same as my monitor. So just the usual cliff on the weapon. Bastion and Shieldmaster CP for open world, yeah, absolutely. Kinda always wanna do that. On shield support. Okay, I think we can finally try the build. I would have set this up off stream, but I had this idea like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 AM in the morning when I was trying to sleep. Didn't really want to get up and set up the build at that point. But I think we have everything. Need to change the Jubilee cliff spot. Okay, seems good. You change the cliff here to... Maybe do the shield cliff there. So if we switch the back part, then... It's either weakening or shield cliff. It's... Maybe weakening's better. There's gonna be a lot on that part too, I think. Shieldmaster reduce gibbering cost, it does by 10%. Yeah, I think if we do the weakening cliff, we can be kinda annoying. I don't think the shield cliff is gonna be a lot of value there. Or maybe it is because you get 8-second duration, you have almost full uptime. Yeah, I changed my mind. Let's do the damage shelter instead. It's like having more effective health. You get full uptime on that. And people don't focus you. The moment they start focusing you, they have to deal with like extra 2k health basically. This should probably be magical construction, or do we do like triple regen? Could be interesting too. That's not Hakejo, right? Or is it Hakejo? No, it's the cost reduction if we do this, right? Was it in deco? I think it was in deco, right? So we use both stamina and magicka for the healing. I think we use so much more magicka that maybe the cost reduction is better. Or we used mac regen. But I don't think weapon spell damage, for example, is worth it here. Because half the heals are not gonna scale based on that. Could maybe just try mac regen first. Maybe triple mac regen. I think it's better than cost reduction here. Because we do have some stam cost still. If we had only magicka cost, then we'd do cost reduction. Not the regen. Hey, what's bad? J-Kites, how you doing? Yeah, lol. The alliance spots, I think we do the magicka ones. I'm going to complete PvP set tier list. Yes, I actually have one video uploaded. I just need to make a thumbnail for it. I couldn't really do it yesterday, but today after stream I'll try to come up with a thumbnail for the part 4. We have part 5 and part 6 after that, which I hopefully get uploaded by Monday or by Tuesday. That would be the plan. Still support time, yes. What's Pasaka? Let's change the skill lines first, I guess. JK, how you doing? Hello. Skill tier list. Skill tier list at some point, yeah. I wanna take a little break before the next tier list, though. But I think the skill tier list is... Actually, no, never mind. That's gonna take forever, right? That's also gonna take forever, because we have to not just rank skills, but also like come up with ideas on how to improve them. Because otherwise I wouldn't be doing my due diligence, right? Just has to be done. Okay, so no storm calling this time. We're gonna use the portal, I think, for mobility. I think it's worth it on healer, or I'd like to think so. And just leaving that here. Lose a bit of crit healing and a little bit of weapon spell damage, but otherwise you don't really lose anything by getting rid of Herald of the Tomb. As long as Skinny did a skill line, yeah. I was watching his streams when he did that. Was a big document, yeah. Might take a while. How did he upload it to YouTube if he did? So I don't think there's any way to shorten the videos without skipping stuff. So I have to like upload multiple parts of the tier list at the moment for the set one. Actually decent on shield support. Yeah, I think it has certainly has value, especially with Hierophant. You can always just go back and you get the crux whenever you do that. And I think what you want to do is you want to place the portal like beforehand. You're healing, and then when you need to escape, you just use the portal. But is there any way to guarantee that you get the max range? It's like, this is nice. This is nice if you get a portal like this. But then like if you move like 2 meters with it, it's kind of pointless. Look up. Okay, so I just gotta get in the habit of doing that. Basically. He gives his comments and the other material on his Discord, I believe.
If you have opinions about crows,
So he didn't like upload all of the... All of the did he like do a tier list, or was it just like going over the skill lines and doing some like patch notes for them? What else do we want? We want Runement for sure. I think you always go with the, especially with Hierophant. It's kind of stupid that you have a class set that gives minor heroism, and then you have a skill that gives minor heroism in the same skill line that the class set is buffing. It's like, what is the point of that? Having overlapping buffs is a little awkward always. Only but you get me. Yeah. It doesn't always though like look. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Like that's a good distance. Sometimes like you try to look up but it does like a mini portal and it's like a wasted global. But no heal beam, I've learned my lesson. Wait, let me check the website. Good cross-sell placement. Yeah, but I think it can still just mess you up even if you do, sometimes. Because of like lag and whatnot. It's like, let's say you move the crosshair before, but... Okay, it works here, but in a BT, like even if you move it before you cast it, the game might think that you're still looking down. For example. You don't have that with Shriek. But I still think Portal has value. I think it's... Poly still best in slot here. Wait, do we... Is it gonna be on the... I forgot about that. It's gonna be in a place of contingency here. So we probably don't run contingency then. Last time I played this build, it was back when Conti was super cheap. Now it's really expensive. I mean, might as well run this on the front for the passive, right? We need the crit sense on the kills and whatnot. Give us OP heal beam and AoE vigor, very nice. Oh yeah, I remember the cube meta. You could like heavy attack the cube and one-shot people around it. Good times. Still probably works to some degree, by the way. Wouldn't surprise me if it does. I have to change morphs. I kind of forgot about that. So we're gonna have the Runement here. We need the Healing Soul. Luckily I have it. And this wasn't like... Or the Warding Soul, I mean. Luckily this wasn't the heal. That would be awkward. Because you still can't change the scribe skills with armory system. Which should be possible. It says 10-second duration, but you actually get 14 when you're in combat. This needs to be on the front bar. Let's probably run that there. This is fine on the back bar. 153. That's probably with the cost reduction, right? Shield Master, yeah. Makes sense. Also gonna have hexproof. Definitely this morph. Wait, did not get cheaper? No, it did buy 5 ulti. Mender's gonna be on the back bar, I think. Has to be. Oof, not leveled, but Just gets a little bit healing when you level it. What else we need? Xenos. It's kinda important. It's gonna be on the front bar. Xenos and Trample. Oh, but we don't have a corpse consumer. That's a bit awkward. So we really need one. Having hexproof is also nice though. Man. I guess we just don't get the ulti. We still get the cost reduction. That sucks though. Or I run without trample. Which means no major heroism. It's probably worse to not have major heroism though. Need to change the scripts here. That's fine because I don't use them. Anything else I could drop? I could drop the hexproof. Just, do you like the Renew Undead or something? But I don't know. Yeah, I could try without heroism, just do the like corpse consumability instead, but 30 ultimate you get during one givering. Wait, no, more than that. You get I think like 36 or 39. This is kinda OP. Let's have some of these to bank. Probably from... I'm not gonna use them on Stamplar. Can bank a stack, I guess. What do you want to run here? Could be knockback, but you kinda mess up teammates' combos and whatnot. I think Dispel is probably strongest. Remove a damage shield. And then you do maybe a root. I don't think the class master is really worth it. What did I have before? I had before the root. Makes sense. Root and heroism. Slam other shield spots. Yeah, I suppose. I used to have trauma on this, but I had more weapon spell damage. Not the heal absorption. Heal absorption, it doesn't matter if you have no pen. If you have no like major beats, minor beats. It was still scaling pretty alright. And we have the Odds August. Okay, I just need to bank the pots and we can queue for a BG. No contingency, but it should be fine. We have more actual healing with the Mender and cleanses now too. So you can do like gibbering and then just cleanse all the debuffs, because you don't have to worry about dying during the cleanse spam. Wait, let's do the crafting dailies if they're not done. I think they're done because I was online when they reset. Okay, I can just walk back to the Arcanist. Also, if we can't sustain this stamina, what we can do is can play this on the Magicist instead. So have a bit more max magicum. And make the runement also cost magica. Or use something else than runement. I really liked rotating stam and magica previously. So you could always like choose if you wanna use the Warning Soul or a runement when healing people. If you were like low on magicka, then you just spend stamina instead. And vice versa. Okay, let's get the... actually, Atro is probably better, I'd say. I was thinking Ritual, but... honestly, I think the sustain is more important. Like, half of our healing is not gonna scale based on Ritual. What the damage shields want. It's more important to be able to sustain it. 3k Mac region should be fine. But let's find out, I guess. $135 cost on the gibbering. It's kind of funny. What Sogas instead of Sugar Skulls? Yeah, I think we need to sustain. So we drop the 3 days. I don't think you gain anything from Living Dead. Well, you do actually if you have the Mender active. Can 155. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the sustain. It's the only thing I really worry about. Say 135 cost gibbering with 14-second duration. Seems very balanced. I don't know why I wasn't doing potentates in previous patches. Or, well, previous patches, 3 patches ago when I last played this. Let's see, we can heal skill issue. Let's see, who else can we heal? We have some squishies. Maybe I make squishies, not squishies. Oh wait, you can use portal? No, you can't. Never mind. You can cast it. You can't cast Shriek. Like, it doesn't cast at all.
Time to end this.
I think we're maybe too late. Actually, maybe it's fine. It is fine, indeed. Gibbering is out. I'll get used to the trample again. I can't save him, but we can cast Gibbering again. Do some cleanses before then. We should try to stand in AoEs. I'm gonna get used to this build again. Okay, I think sustain's actually probably fine. We can Gibbering again in a second. It's gonna be cheaper in... fuck. Can't save him. Can I save him? No, I can't. Even with the Gibbering shields, it's a bit too much, I think. Portal definitely helps there. I think I could have saved him if I was more used to the build. Just doing stupid shit. Okay, my shields are not really going on myself there. It's not really ideal. Also need to rebuff. I do have Gibbering, I could have used it ages ago actually. Is in beam gunist? No, I'm just trying to shield support. Wait, I got that kill. Yeah, that feels kinda wrong. Need to rebuff here. If I was in CP, we'd already have the shield. It's a bit slower here. We have only 37k health. That's not a lot. Oh, I can't heal him because he has PvP, right? Okay, we can Gibbering again. To also keep my buffs up better. I should be cleansing more. This build is not like super complex, but there's a lot of things to rotate that I need to get used to. Plus I slept 3 hours, so that doesn't help. Do Gibbering again against the debuffs. Okay, I kinda like the portal. So far it doesn't like really disappointed. We have Gibbering again. I need to check the like how much Mender is doing. If I can see it in CMX. Also I should be using the bots a lot more. So I get my crit and sorcery from them. But I could also, like, there's another idea which is using Daedic summoning. Daedic summoning would be 15% ult cost reduction. And then there's siphoning, of course, another idea. I couldn't save him. I can give them shields. I think they've kinda, like the opponent team has kinda given up on focusing me at all. Oh, never mind. I need to get my major heroism. We just dump the crux usually on the rune ward. It's gonna be fine, I think. Never mind, it's not gonna be fine at this rate. I should be using auto stem boosted. Should be using the fucking portal. Nah, I don't like this right now. I don't like this. I'm not tracking the BGs luckily. Also, it shows 89k, but it's mostly damage shields. And I don't know if the Mender counts. I could be using Sugar Skulls, that's one thing I can change. Also, why do I have so little health? 38k? That should be way more. Mender doesn't count. But can I see it here? I can see it here, but it doesn't count on this scoreboard apparently. It's 43% of the heals. Runement is more apparently, but it's like half of Runement, which I'm basically spamming. Not too sure about this. Could get a lot more cost reduction on the shelter. I could be tankier as well with Daedric Summoning if you did that. Should get 5% damage reduction. Lucis, how you doing? Is ESO worth it after the update with skill mixing? I think the update made the game worse. I'm not a huge fan of subclassing, but I mean for me it's still worth it. There's not really many other MMOs that do the same thing as well as ESO does. Like ESO's combat is still super fun. Technically 4.5. It's probably alright. Lack of AoE shields in combination with Gibbering could be a problem. Yeah, but thing with the warding containers is that it's 8-meter AoE, right? So you have to be right next to everyone else. I don't think it would have gotten a lot of value there. But if you do switch to Daedric Summoning, it's gonna be easier to do that. People just aren't damaging you, so Gibbering gets low value. Yeah, also I don't really have it like 100% of the time. Let's see, we can see the uptime here, I think. Yeah, it's only 41% of the time, it's terrible. Terrible uptime. So let's see, I could do bot cooldowns and siphoning. That would be a lot of ulti. Which one is better actually? Wait, I need to do some calculating. Because I think I just want to reduce the gibbering cost as much as we can. So it's 200 cost, we have 15% reduction. So 170 with the potentates. With potentates, we don't have the CP. Just actually remove that, easier to see what the cost is going to be. 150. Where do we get minus 20? How is it? Wait, how is it 150? Should be 170, right? $153 still makes no sense whatsoever. So I just remove the CP, that reduces the cost. With the CP it's like 135. Imperial for extra cost reduction, yeah, but I'm not gonna change my like the race of the characters. It's a bit too much. How do we get cost reduction on the? Oh, it's the creative rune forms. I forgot about this one. That's another 10%. So if 170 minus 10%, 153. That makes sense. If you do Dedic Summoning, that's gonna be 130. So that's 23 ulti. Whereas Siphoning would be every 30 seconds with 3 protective bot cooldowns. 30 seconds 22 ulti. I think we get more cost reduction or more ultis with Derek Summoning, right? Even with this passive, because you don't really click on the Siphon attacks. I don't think we need to sustain that badly. The only bad thing is that we're gonna lose a lot of healing that we had from Living Dead. It's 12% healing done. It doesn't affect damage sales. But it does affect the healing behind the rune ward and whatnot. I think we still do direct summoning. I think it's probably still worth it. And that buys us bar space. Don't have to run that at all. I could maybe backbar this and run Conti. We do need to slot something from here. But what exactly? Sadly, this one doesn't go on teammates. We don't want Twilight. Man, this sucks though. Like, this really sucks. So we don't get the damage reduction. We get the ult cost reduction, but surely there's something better. The only thing we get is some magic and stamina. Kinda wanna keep this. Support always runs impervious. Yeah, we could do that. We could absolutely change the impervious. Because I think max sustain was absolutely fine. This is one of the cases where you don't do Restore and Light. Because you run Crux Fever. Green bars would be bigger shields. It's 10% max health. But I'd like to reduce the ult cost or get more ulti. We couldn't get the ulti with the Living Death because you have to you don't have bar space for the corpse consumer. We could buy bar space, do Shimmering here instead. Shimmering also gets buffed by your bolts in duration. Also the major heroism part of Shimmering gets buffed. That could be interesting. What would that look like? Because I think having to cast the trample kind of fucks us over a little bit. 2 GCD worth of shells, right? Yeah, it's 1.5 second cast time. This one's just instant and we get defense out of it. It's the offensive part of trample is kinda whatever, right? We could also... There's no way pulling this further, unfortunately. Yeah, so we could run this here and... Just thinking of Arctic maybe for the stuns, but some damage around us. It's not gonna hit too hard though. Also get some major maims from this one. Block mitigation kinda wasted, but that's fine. Maybe Winter's Embrace. I mean, one way to find out, just gotta try it, right? We backbar this and do Conti front. I don't use this on any damage build, so I can change that. Also, we could do Gibbering double bar. Is there any downside to doing that? Not really. So we always gain sustain. Well, 81, but... Yeah, I could double bar it. Oh, no, I can't because I have the potentates. So we never want to cast it on front bar. It's more expensive. I mean, it could still be front bar, but I think maybe 10% Mac region is worth more. Or we just don't cast it, yeah. You could do Northern Storm for or Permafrost for the armor. But I think the maybe sustain is worth more. So I think the reason we died there earlier was being out of stam. After all. Okay, would be nice to have some damage on this too, but don't think we can. So this has to stay like this. We could have the portal here. Xena's armor buff. What am I missing then? What did we have previously? So we have one slot free. Maybe Chakrams. Soul Burst. Is it worth it on back bar? Kinda competes with Contingency, no? For the global. So usually you either cast Contingency or you cast the Warding Burst if you're trying to shield people. I think Contingency is better. But what we could do is instead of using Spiteforge on the maybe do it on the back bar like this, and then Chakrams on the front, and we dump the Crux on the Chakrams. It's very often in previous PG I would just cast the Spiteforge just to get rid of the Crux and start building the sustain from it. Bone Shield. That only goes on yourself, unfortunately. It depends on teammates too, maybe. I mean, they can use the synergy, but I don't know. I could do like altar, but we don't have any damage. That's why I was thinking like it would be nice to have some damage on this, so could get the minor life steals. But I think we just do Sakram. Isn't Chakram really good for the Hierophant as well? Yeah, this it's also isn't it more duration as well? Oh no, it's only on the buff, not on the damage shield. Right? Wait, why is the oh I need to change it to damage shield. Good hook to tank in what's a black scroll. No, I'm just updating the builds that I haven't updated yet. Kinda left the healers for last. Ooh, okay, this is a bit awkward because we spend only... I mean, it's probably fine spending stam on the chakrams, but... Now I'm gonna feel like doing tri-region glyphs. That's 2 skills that use stam. Is that your beard? What's up, Taiga? How you doing? Thank you. I've been lucky with the beard genes, I suppose. I think this seems a lot better to me at least. Need to change the glyphs now and get some health reason from that too. Sadly we don't have tripods. There's no way to run tripods on this. To trade beard for crowns. Ah. That'd be I could finally have some crowns, I guess. If that were a thing.
Raporo in Deko Uta. Raporo in Deko Uta.
Yeah, I think the max sustain was also just super fine. Just need more stam sustain. We probably still want to keep the mech pods. Or do we? Not sure. Like 2 magic shields here and 2 stam costing ones. Okay, just gotta change the scribing things and good to go. Green balance, you can use tripods. Green balance would be 10% more shield size. Wouldn't be terrible, because you get more max health. And you get the lifesteal. But we don't have any damage for the lifesteal. So no value from that part. It's a bit annoying to... I think if you do green balance heals, you're gonna have to commit green balance. So all of these passives, they need you to overheal with green balance, or... You get like 5% healing, but only on green balance abilities, and... It's gonna make sense to stack it. I think we're probably better off with Winter's Embrace here. What the Major Mayhem, better Major Heroism skill. I don't think we need the Croxen on this. Oh, this 8 seconds shield. Okay, good. So that's buffed by your wolves as well. Right. All of this gonna suck. Well, that's awkward. Because we have the minor intellect and endurance. We have protection, we have resolve. We don't have the crit or the weapon spell damage, but if you get one of these, then you gonna want the other one too. Or we can just have like brutality and sorcery from this and use the unstoppable bots. It's probably fine too. Why not? Why not? See, do I have them? Probably not, has to beat the Magicka ones too. There's also gonna be some... Oh, I do have... Oh no, that's the stem ones. Never mind, I have the mech ones too. 41 of them. I put on Contis nice, or I get it from Rune Guard, but other people don't. Yeah, that is true. But I hate overlapping buffs. I think I'd rather have the unstoppable. Because if you get CC, then you're not healing. And then people die. Just being able to get the better pots is, I think, probably more worth it. Because it's very likely those other people might have the minor bot from their own skills, right? As well. Let's see if this works better. Better for a good place, then yes. ESO BGs after all. Yeah. That's scares ball. Oof. Kinda worried about the stem sustain here. It's a bit spooky. Maybe I need to use the stem pots. I probably do actually, because I can always get Magicka back with the heavy attacks. Let's try stem pots. Maybe that's the... maybe that's what we need. Zoom, give the chakrams. Do the stamp up there. The fuck? Okay, that was a useless portal. I can't cast my... okay, finally. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Feels weak. Just feels very weak. They might have had a damage signal, but still. I shouldn't be like even close to killable. If I compare to like Siphoning Healer, that's just way better. Or the Warden Healer I have. So I don't know how much value we get from Shimmering either. Could somehow simplify the build that bigger. Just have like less things to spam. It's way too many at the moment. I do like the chakram though. We still get strong there. It's like our self heals are really bad. So I can stay at low health behind shields for Hades. Healing up is a bit of a problem. Can we get a kill somehow? I'm not tracking the BGs by the way, so the KDR doesn't really matter, but... So terrible buff up times, there's too many things to juggle here, basically. And I can't cast the portal. Sometimes you cast the portal a few times and it just doesn't go off. Even if it's not on cooldown. Like here, for example, like that was multiple globals before it goes off. It's like Shriek in terms of clunkiness, but times 10. Maybe I get rid of that. Maybe I have to just get rid of that. Yeah, I'm just fully in trouble here. I can't cast the fucking gibbering. Now I can, it's too late. Great. It's too laggy, man. It's just too fucking laggy. Gets me killed. Oh, but I don't have medium. Minus 1 skill, fine. Probably gonna improve our survivability. So we're at least not gonna try to cast it, hopefully. But yeah, this feels terrible. So we have to keep the portal, but... Or do we? I could go back to Living Dead and get a corpse consumability. Maybe that's the way. Impervious. Oh, right. I was supposed to change that. But it's also on the back part now. It's kind of like, do I impervious or do I just chakram? Also, what's about that? How are you doing? I'm gonna check the major heroism after this, and it's gonna be like fucking 5% uptime. The thing with my old build is that it was just unkillable pretty much. In comparison, at least. I think my current siphoning build is better than any build I had in previous paths, survivability wise, but look at this, like we're just dying to random fucking damage. Dude, the... Here it would be nice to have the portal. It would be very nice to have the portal there. Okay, some shimmering value there on the Boprock. That's good, I suppose. But we run out of stam too. Let's go up this guy here. Are we winning the BC? We're winning the BC at least. Yeah, I don't know about this. Use the unstoppable there. Getting used to the heal rotating a little bit more, but somehow we get another killing blow. The Gibbering does nice. Let's get the damage down. Give him a shield. Some chakrams. And it's funny how we start surviving better when I drop the portal. So I gain globals, basically. Here, I get the killing blow. Best ESO free life, for real. I believe you. I 100% believe you. Look at my stam here, it's awful. Blocked up there. Can get another gibbering when we need. Let's probably go here. There's 300k healing. It's probably from the room, but the shields are the big thing. Or does Sacrum healing count as your own healing? Probably doesn't. I could try the siphoning angle. So then I can spam the unstoppable bots way more often. We lose the major heroism, but major heroism right now it's not a lot of uptime. I'm pretty sure. Be throwing the shields instead of spamming runement here. As well, because I did have Magicka but no stamina. Can't save him. Oh, I'm probably in trouble here. If I stay, I cannot fucking cast anything. Great. There are some more tripods. Gains a little from grid buff. True, it doesn't give us too much. Some crit heals, but could try tripods as well. Just no buffs then, I guess. Also, do we get oh, we don't have brutality and sorcery now. Oh no, we do from Conti. Never mind. So then I have to get the... I can keep it there actually. Never mind. The uptime should be alright with the Yorwolves, but this is garbage right now, this build. It's actual dog shit. Some random plebs. It's terrible. Buys on the siphoning healer with like not even drop below 90%. Spell and crit buff's not that important. Yeah, I can try tripods, but I also think the Winter's Embrace is not really good. Why am I getting killing blows? I still would like to have more uptime on the gibbering. So I guess we try the construction or siphoning. Maybe siphoning better. Yeah, just fucking awful. 500k heals. See what healed there. Game is also super laggy today. It shouldn't matter when you play a healer. You should be so survivable that you can tank like 20 of these players. Which I can on the other healers. Not on this one. We had one like dead skill there. Because I forgot I don't have 5 medium. It does count as you healing, but 6%. Really? Oh, it's in 1 minute. Is there longer? longer one there. Chakram 11.8. It's probably alright. Hey, what's up, Dave? How are you doing? Trying to make a... trying to make an Arcanist shield support, but... it's a bit of a struggle compared to their healers. Minor Crit 73, that's good uptime. Major Heroism... oh, that's the Minor Heroism. 41 is not good. Vitality 29, also not super good, but... Shimmering uptime 26, Heroism 24. I don't like that.
You there. The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
And crit buff's not that important on shield support. Yeah, they're not, but... what do you run here then? Not really any good options. For your own durability. Because I think on any good healer, the first thing you want to make sure is that you can survive. If you play a healer that can't survive, it's like, what are you doing? It's always to make a build that can survive, but and this is not it. 100% not it. So summoning would be cheaper gibbering, and the problem is that we don't want to slot any of these abilities. If you don't slot any of the abilities, then you don't get the 5%. Like you don't want to slot armaments just to get the crit buff, for example. It's a bit of a waste, right? So I think we have to do siphoning. Just the only one that makes sense. And bot cooldowns. So every 30 seconds, 22 ult. And you probably do leeching. You probably use this more for the healing than anything else. And this also means that front pass can be soul siphon. We have potentates here. Leeching poly here, and we can do the major heroism, I think. Why not DK? I did have a DK healer too, but I probably need the trial set for that one. The recovery convergence, but not sure. I haven't really thought about the DK. This is something I was thinking of yesterday, so want to try it out, but I had higher expectations for this build. Okay, so we have the 6% magic and stamina on both bars. We can probably do Bewitched. Especially if we do siphoning, we probably have to do siphoning. Then do Bewitched. It's gonna mean bigger chakram shields. Right now this shield is gonna garbo. A little bit more max health. We get 3% healing from the having the soul siphon slotted. And this one probably has to be trample, so we just don't run the portal at all. It's just way too clunky. Many times I would try to cast it and it just doesn't cast. I lose a global, and it's like better to not have it slotted at all at that point. You just have to get heroism from this. We have the option if we run low stam, we can just do the siphoning. There is one other option, that's dark magic. Because if you do dark magic, you could maybe do like Shroud and get minor vitality, which is bigger shields. And blood magic, since you kind of built for max health, but I wish the max health was a little bit higher on this build. We do have triglyphs and 3 heavy, but still a bit low. Osan can't do Osasan on shield support. I think you always have to do cities. It's like Giga best in slot on healer especially. You spam so many shields.
Itade oru huta. Itade oru huta.
So triple pot cooldown. 30-second pot cooldown. Shield support, you know, would disagree with that. With cities being best in slot on shield support, I mean, that person's just wrong. Period. Unless you play like Goliath version. But if you play with Gibbering, like, there's no reason to not do that. Because you can block the damage shields take. And if you build it properly, the idea is that you just never take any damage. You just either have the Gibbering up 24/7 or you have the shields absorbing everything. But we're not at that point yet. Like, the build is not very functional, or wasn't. Maybe now it is. We keep the Atro, I think we do. The armor's kinda low too. Wish I could have like 40k plus. I don't know why the stats are so low. It's weird.
The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
And was I supposed to do tripods? I think so. There's no crit buff. Does Sakram crit? Oh, this was the Mender BG. It does not crit. Okay. So we don't gain a lot from crits, basically. Very small amount of healing. It's good to know. Hey, what's up, Megalino? Onival plays looking for a new game and home. Yeah, it's really sucks what Amazon is doing. I like New World, I also played it quite a bit. I have like 600 hours, not that much, but it was fun playing it. Like a little bit when it came out and like a couple of months. But yeah, ESO's it's different. Like the combat system's different. You have a lot more skills and it's a bit more fast-paced, I think. But I do enjoy the combat a lot in ESO. I mean, might be worth a try. Any New World refugees?
Yeah.
3 years for you? Oh. Yeah. It's such a weird thing also because like it was New World was doing really well after the latest update. Everyone was very positive about them. And then like out of nowhere they wanna shut down the game. It's just crazy. Okay, Okay, I can do tripods, but I think with the bot cooldowns we still do the CC right? I have so much CC uptime. Like, a third of the time we're gonna be CC immune. 30-second cooldown, then second duration. With about the ESO, or is that some tilt clip? That must be. Play the Bruiser in New World, is that thing in ESO? Yeah, you can play a like Bruiser or Brawler builds, like those sort of thing. I have a couple of those on my website. We're trying to make a like support healer at the moment, but I play pretty much everything in PvP. So on the website there's the DK Brawler, that's one pretty tanky build. The Warden, I think it's called Warden Brawler or something like that. It's like a... oh no, it's just Stamina Warden on the website. So that one's kind of tanky build as well. I think the Stamina Templar are also pretty tanky. Those are kind of like Brawler playstyles or Bruiser. He also has a very like open-ended skill system and gear system. There's a crazy amount of different combinations and playstyles that are doable. It's one of the best things about it. Okay, so hopefully do a little bit better with this. Super family friendly. Don't try to tell anyone something bad or if we ban on spot. Yeah, the moderation can be a bit weird at times. I think the last month or so they've been kinda chilling, but I've not had the best experience with the customer support. I don't know how it was in New World, but can be a bit special in ESO. That's why we have free Dreamer in title. Got some bullshit ban. We have Tomatore in Queen Team. The Dreamer under crazy ban. I think he called someone a retard who was like talking shit to him in whispers. It's the usual like one person talking shit and then like you get banned instead. Okay, we can polish the bubble here. It's a domination match. Need the terrorism again. Realized I still have the Otsogas. I need to switch to Beverage, but maybe Otsogas is fine. Those feel a little bit better. I need to try Beverage though, because I can always use Siphon attacks to get the resource back. Right now it's just kind of passively there, you know. And I don't like not having Streak. Or some kind of mobility ability, but not much we can do about that. With Asylum Sword on board, really good shield and max sustain. Yeah, it's one of the most underrated things in the game. I can wait out the stun here, don't need to break in. Not taking any damage there. Okay, let's just bubble there, I guess. Can be close to enemies so we get the gibbering shields on our teammate. This feels better for sure. Another gibbering. Let's get the heroism again. Maybe it's done the... I can actually just do that. I have to do the self-shield there. I have to roll out. Oh, I can't... I don't have any fucking heals on the... That's the problem. Because I can only cast the shield there, but I can't really... yeah, I'm just dead there. I can't heal on the back bar. Oh, it's teabagging me. Okay. Just we hop on the DK and delete this guy. That'd be funny. Yeah, I don't have any way to heal on the back bar. So I have to always switch to front. So if I cast the rune ward, I can only spam rune ward afterwards, and it should be probably the other morph, but... You see, like, we need some heal on the back bar for this to work. Or we need to move the chakram to back bar. It's another option. Because if you play a healer that dies in BGs, it's just a dogshit healer. I'm sorry to say, like, that's just... shouldn't happen. It's so easy to build a survivable one, but like, look at the survivability here, it's just non-existent. Like, normally I'd be just holding block here on the siphoning heal. Or the warden. I think on the necro healer that I had in mind, we're just gonna be in Goliath 24/7, right? If you're not in Goliath, I think you just don't be in the fight, basically. I am trying to aggressively position, but maybe it's just be on the back line, just stay at that distance, I guess. You want to free him? Reaver? Yeah. He doesn't get banned for calling someone a retard in a video game, like, it's nonsense. That was a fucking rune ward. Yeah, this build is fucking dogshit, man. This build is terrible. Don't know if I wanna even finish this PG. When's this gonna end? In a little bit. Tomator has a school. Yeah, I don't wanna even finish this one. This build sucks. This build is dogshit. And I don't know how to fix it, so I think we just do a DDBG. Like, this is not up often enough. It's the first problem. Second problem, you have 0 self-heals. Spiteful, it heals for nothing. It heals for absolutely nothing. Wasn't this first time? No, I have, but you get banned for all kinds of nonsense reasons. Like I've been banned for a guild name. A guild I didn't create on NA. It was called Fresh Off the EU Boat. That was the name of the guild. It was created by a friend of mine. There was no like any offensive intent behind it. It was just a funny name for people who went to the NA server and they were all like EU players. We were not aware there was some negative connotation attached to it or anything like that, and my friend passed me the lead. I didn't even play on NA, like I had been offline for like half a year, and my friend also stopped playing, so he passed me the guild lead, and then one day I wake up and there's an email that I've been banned for that guild name. So yeah, these are the kind of bans you get in this game. It was a permaban too, like I had to fight it out on like with the customer support and Twitter and everything to get unbanned. We could just go farm the Teabag Andy. So on the MacDK. Kuvaparahayden. Makes a Supreme Company. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like very overzealous moderation. I think people should be allowed to banter and use certain words. I think the word police has gone a little bit too far. Also very good on shield support, if you can sustain it. Really no reason not to run Sugas calls. Yeah, I don't know how to make that work at this point. It just feels bad. Needs more healing. Needs like stronger heals. Maybe I should be also like always dumping on the rune ward instead of the chakram. I feel like the chakram was really weak. Let people teabag. If it's some random who I have no idea like who they are, then I just assume it's some Ego Andy and we go put them in their place. They can teabag though, but they can also get consequences. Who bags some E16 or some random like no idea. But it's one of my favorite activities is farming the haters in BDs. Like that makes the BDs more fun. I don't like just farming the like random PvEers and stuff that don't really deserve it. Like that doesn't give me as much satisfaction as farming some toxic people. Cities should be punished. Yeah, that's what you do in game with your actions, right? I think things like cheating and like actual like, how should I put this, like death threats and like serious stuff, like calling someone a retard is not really that serious on the internet, like come on. But death threats and stuff like that, sure, like I'm 100% in agreement that is a little bit too far, but there just has to be a balance to things. And we as players, like we also have ways to police the behavior of other players in a PvP game, in a PvP environment. Luckily. And unluckily, because then you go Cyrodiil and you have some ball group that doesn't like you, just run off to it's all BGs, you can just do that. Healer is necessary, not just valid. Yeah, I can understand the reasons, but
The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
it makes it more fun if you can get in a BG, get that same person, get some payback. So salty over teabag nowadays, it's unreal. Oh, it's not the teabag. It's not the teabag holy ball sacks. I don't care about that. It's just like someone who decided to be like slightly disrespectful. It's more fun to farm that person than to farm the random PvEers, you know?
Legera Mako.
Because there's a lot of people who just don't like me, because I'm a streamer. They know who I am. It's always nice to put them back in their place. They do that when I'm on some test build, or some terrible build. Then I log on actual character, and it's like the usual cheating whispers and whatnot comments after they get farmed. It's usually how it goes. But it also, like, it can be fun to farm them. Tonic does, how you doing? Anyone else having problems getting drops in game? You should be able to get them if you watch the streams long enough, but if you already have them, you can't get them twice. Because I think these drops have been available for a while now. Also, you want to make sure that you have the game account and Twitch linked. It's the only way you can get the drops, I think. And other than that, if you still don't have the drops, if you didn't get them before and you've linked your accounts, you might need to relog to see them sometimes. Now we're not getting a BG bomb. How do we make the shield support work though? Because I really want to have a healer build on that. Need like way better heals somehow. The shields are alright, just the healing behind them that sucks. I can try to build a turret while waiting for the busy bomb. Funny what was considered toxic though. Had to report some pretty wild stuff. You put on whispers, nothing ever happens from that. Yeah, it's just the like rules for tea but not for me kind of approach that they have, or some people have that bothers me about the ESO moderation. I'd rather not have any like strict rules for everyone. But if they want to have those strict rules, they should be for everyone, right? Because I've had people do things that actually like impact the gameplay. Like if you play TOT, for example, you have people who intentionally they wait out every turn until the very last second, like they play their cards and then they just waste your time just to creep you. And there's people who do that in BGs as well. They will go into BGs and just int and stuff like that, and that's actually something that affects the gameplay. That should be moderated, right? But if someone's being toxic to you and whispers or whatever, I mean, there's an ignore list, right? You can just ignore them. I don't think Source needs to, like, overly moderate that. Unless it's, like, a calls to violence and stuff like that, or it's in this zone chat or something. Or, like, you know, if it's in a whisper, you can just ignore the other person. Lee, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Captain Saltman, how you doing? Is there anything new past 4 weeks, or so been too busy with other hobbies, a slight burnout due to playing too much? Over the past 4 weeks, there's been the Halloween event, and we have the wall event at the moment. We do dailies here to get some collectibles and stuff, but not much else really. There was the new patch that came out. There's like the other half of this zone that's not available yet. You need to do the wall event first, and it doesn't really change anything for PvP. The only PvP relevant thing that was released was War Mask. For PvE, I don't think there was anything either. Maybe this is good for some single target fights, but not really anything impactful, basically. No like huge balance changes or anything. That's what it was. I don't know why your Twitch was not locked anymore. Oh, it unlinked the... Okay, I see. Okay, glad you got it fixed. Is the War Mask any good? Yes, on single target builds. Or single target melee builds, to be specific. if you have any like significant amount of AoE, then not really. What is this PGQ though? We missed the Cubo. Man. Why? Why do I not get a pop? What other people do? Oh well. Jordy, how you doing? Hello, hello. So on one Discord, a dummy pass of 172k with the War Mask. Not verified though. Yeah, it's really good against like in single target situations. I think probably better than Velocity, right? So when you think about Velocity's Minor Force and Pen, and you can already get to Pen and crit cap. The War Mask buffs everything, you still have the light attack damage. Warrant Guild Wars 2, yeah, I've noticed. It's, Guild Wars 2 has been popping off. Are you bro? A little bit tired. I didn't sleep too much last night, but doing alright otherwise. Trying to figure out something for the Arcanist shield support, but the experiments so far have been not very successful. I probably have to do like Storm Calling on this one too. Storm Calling and just Ball of Lightning and Power Surge or something. Which is a little bit annoying. So I don't want to run that on every character. So I don't know if there's another way. I do want to keep the focus on the gibbering, but this had like 0 throw ability. I don't think Bewitched would change too much. This needs to be front bar. I think Chakram has to go. You just always have to rune ward basically. And maybe we do the maybe use portal still. Pigeon for ranking? Not for ranking, I just wanna update the builds that I haven't updated. The shield support is something I can do, I think. Because you don't want to run a recovery con. The only thing I can't do is builds that want to recovery con. It's the one set that is like best in slot that I don't have. I need to run also engage for that, but like never any groups for that. Yeah, just other trials always. So we keep the pot cooldown and my Bewitched.
The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Oh, but now I don't need Bewitched because I dropped the Chakram. But I still feel this is just bad. Like really bad. We don't really get siphoning healing value, so we don't do any damage. So I think we changed that. Maybe it has to be cream balance, even though we don't really like fully build around it. Because we do get more max health. We could have Vines there perhaps. Then go back to Tri region perhaps, and go tripods. Maybe that's the way. It probably has to be leeching points. She also get major mending, but it's only with green balance heals. The uptime's probably gonna be terrible with just leads and vines. So you have to heal when they're below 40%. I don't know. Is there anything... what if we... what if we do the direct summoning? Damage reduction and we do the... not Aegis, because already have the minor protection and resolve from Rune Guard. We do like armaments since never cast it. Or we can cast it if... we can cast it if we're taking no damage, I guess. Now we have all of the buffs too, so we have the crit buff still. No, I guess we run Gibbering both bars. Maybe. Get some magic and stamina here too. Less damage, cheaper Gibbering, that's the main thing. Gotta try it, gotta try everything. Is the green glow on you from archive set style? Green glow? Yes, I think so. It's kinda hard to see behind all of the skill effects, but Hierophant has a green glow. It could also be that Hierophant is the problem with this build. It should be something else. Like some damage shield set, for example. Could be Imperium. Could run Imperium here and... oh, we can't actually. Has to be a crafted set. Or the class set. Never mind. Otherwise we don't have a medium piece. Yeah, we have the Arcansen. Gets you major bot, gets you minor heroism, some damage shields. Been best in slot for shield support for quite a while. I mean, it's probably the best thing we can run. Unfortunately. There's an add-on for Kjolnar's deck. What's up for us? Yes, there is a couple of them actually. You can use Bandits UI to track them, or you can use Hybrid Tools, which is what I do. So with Bandits UI you can make a widget for it, for example. Just go to recent buffs and you find the bone buff here and you can drag it with that, but it's easier with Hyper Tools, I think. Or not easier, but it looks better, it's more informative. So I have this one on my Discord, if you check the add-ons channel there. You install this add-on, you go create new, import tracker, copy paste the tracker on the Discord and that should work. Saw some cursed BGQs. Absolutely cursed. $118 ulti in CP. Ai.
You there. The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
So how much is that in no CP? $131. We can have almost 100% uptime. But almost is not good enough. Also, this need to be a dry region again.
Raporo Indeko Kuta.
Okay, let's the cube up. The region should be a lot better now. Let's see, how much shields do we get if we do like this? 12k, and I need to change this to Impervious. Forgot again. Mike Ombre, how you doing? Good time to play ESO, tired of few current games. They did, if you asked that like a week ago, I would have said no. There was some pretty game-breaking bugs, but they did fix them. I would say so. Kinda depends on what you wanna do in ESO. If you're into like PvE and questing and all of that, then absolutely. PvP also, if you haven't played ESO before, it can be alright, I guess. I think the reason why a lot of people right now are kinda upset is because the latest patch didn't really change things. So it's kind of the same meta as it was in previous patch. Or previous 2 patches actually. But for a new player that's not really, doesn't really change much because you didn't play the previous meta for 2 patches, so I'd say so. I'd say so. Hey, what we'll try next week for Windsmith. I would like to, yeah. I think it's free to play, right? So I can try it out. We have the portal again. It's not exactly a good thing. Oh, it's Chaos Ball. It's not accidentally big though. I cannot cast the trample. What? Oh, and we died the vicious death. Great, great. They have a damage sigil. It doesn't really matter. I mean, would he have survived it gibbering? Maybe. But I don't like that. I don't like playing a build that's just fucking terrible. It's like we would never get pulled with the previous build, because we're just perma blocking. Would never fucking happen. And I can't cast trample, it just blocks the cast unless I block. Maybe it's some add-on that's causing that issue. Should maybe heal him instead. Yeah, I can cast trample, look. Spamming trample right now, it doesn't cast it until I block. Really annoying. It doesn't cast gibbering either, what the fuck? I have to block before I can cast anything. I don't know if that's some add-on or why it's so fucked, but really annoying. Game 100%? I don't know about that. I've never had this bad. Like, you see, like I'm spamming Zenas, now it goes off. What the fuck? Dude, I can heal you. Some exact stuff in 0. Trying to cast portal doesn't do anything, man. Trying to cast armor buff? Is it this bad for everyone? Is everyone having lag, or is it just like me and boys today? Like, trying to cast portal, now it... Why? Like, why is this game so fucking dogshit sometimes? Just randomly, like, you have terrible performance.
Ball has been dropped. He picked up the ball.
Like, it's only on your knife pad for some reason. Yeah, so you don't have lags on the other characters, right? Like, I can't cast half my abilities, like, completely blocked until I click RMB to block, and then I can cast abilities. Which is why it feels to me like it's some fucking add-on issue. Because I have some add-ons that block things. I can try to turn them off, see if that makes a difference. Okay, so here we can throw the armaments. It doesn't cast armaments. I'm spamming armaments right now. This really makes me wanna just break my fucking PC. It's unplayable. Okay, Gibberin takes 3 casts to go. Dude. I can light and heavy attack, it's pretty much the only thing I can do. Trying to cast armor buff there while doing the heavies. All of those heavy attacks I was casting armor buff. You just like see how many it takes to actually cast in. Trying to cast the armaments, takes 2 globals to actually cast it.
We need to get that ball.
Need that ball.
Trying to cast the portal. Dude, this game is unplayable today. But I don't know if it's like some add-on update that fucked things up. This feels really weird. Not like the usual lag when the performance is bad.
Surely they had help.
I have no idea how much, because it doesn't show the shields here. It's always gonna show a kind of bad looking number. They need to fix that. Randoms know you're a healer.
You there.
I don't care about, like, they always know I'm a healer if I play healer, but I do not drop below 90% health on my Permablock Zerabane's siphoning healer. It's like fucking god mode compared to this. It's like actual god mode in comparison. You get like 15k burst heals with Soul Cleaver, infinite sustain, 97% block mitigation, 40k health, infinite sustain. Oh, and restoring light, so you can just cast the siphoning ultis while blocking. There is one add-on that I have that blocks things. It's this one. Set this to none, see if that changes. Let's see if it's the add-on. Having issues with casting skills too. Cockroach complained about it too. Yes, like nothing fucking works. I have to hold block to cast some abilities, like the trample wouldn't cast, I was spamming it until I RMB. And the moment I RMB it starts casting, so that makes me think it maybe was the add-on. Not sure. It's like, was fine on Thursday. I had none of these issues on Thursday. And now all of a sudden it's just unplayable. There has to be a reason for that. And thank God we didn't have the add-on enabled today. If I had my tracking today, I would be very, very sad right now. Good thing I made the decision to always disable the add-on when I'm testing builds. Holy fuck, imagine playing PGs like that and I have to get like fucking 2000 kills to fix the KDR. Alex in Archive, to change the ranking a Confide. That sucks, man. Let's see if it's like add-on related though, 'cause there's it feels like add-on related lag. Okay, we're in combat, so we can cast the trample. Is the oh, it's caps the relic. Maybe it's not add-on related because I couldn't cast the portal there, but. Or maybe it was, and it's just portal being laggy. This feels a lot less laggy now. So maybe it's this dog shit add-on. Yeah, it's just portal being laggy right now, nothing else. Everything else is fine. Sadly, I can't really save him. So I need to take damage for the Gibbering to do something. Oh, Kamel's in the BG. The opponent team. You can, by the way, you can cast trample and use the portal. Doesn't like interrupt it or anything. It's a nice, nice little thing. I'm not very good at using the portal though, not used to it. I'll be the first one to admit that. Still need to change the impervious. Maybe kill this guy as a teamer. Spend the armaments. Shield's gonna break soon. I think we chill. Cause I like having like some damage with the armaments, I suppose. It's not like super noticeable. It's like something to do when there's no healing record. Did the trample there? Dude, I just wanna go forward. Let me pass. Stupid portals. They keep porting me back and forth. But it's not bad because you get crocs every time, I think. Wait, it feels way laggy after changing the settings. So maybe it's the add-on. There were some add-on updates. Kind of recently. This guy's 40k health. Little chance we kill that, but do the gibbering again.
We'll taste our victory soon enough.
Feel like killing blow. Yeah. Spotas are so silly. Okay. Just bubble here, I guess. Get the killing blow with the armaments. Hey Bane, how you been? Hello, hello.
We captured the relic!
It's not 36k. They need to fix that. So I don't want to point that out every time. Some county damage shells. Because if it was 36k, that would be kinda potato score. We actually would have done more damage than healing there, according to that, but I wonder how much the shields are. We can maybe check it here.
The
But
Ivory
no, we
Brigade
can't
has
actually.
need of you.
It's just only the rune mend. But is rune mend just terrible? Should we drop rune mend? So I think we can. I think rune mend might be just awful. I'm not sure what we run in this place. Need some like heal over time. It does build crux. We need those 4% healing. Yeah, it's just bad. I mean, that PC did 36k healing basically. I can't see it. Wait, we killed Camel apparently with the armaments. I didn't look at the names. I see on the kill feed. Yeah, it's nice as stem crux builder, but that's the only thing it's good for, it feels like. Kumi HQ, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's do another BG, let's make sure that the it is indeed better after turning off the add-on. But which part of the add-on? Because I use it for the ground cast blocking. So you can have this none and set to none and it still prevents the double cast, but I think the I think it like bugs out the portal or something. Not sure. Let's see if we get the lag again. So I wanna know which setting causes that. Chaos Ball. Living life. Nice. Wait, did someone do a shout out for Bane? No, Motsa's lacking. We're gonna trying to figure out something for the shield support Arcanist today. It's today's plan. I have only healer builds left basically. Healer builds and ranged mech DK. Then we're kinda done with all of the builds. For the next half a year or something like that. Okay, this portal is very, very annoying sometimes. Because I don't wanna actually use it. Like I'm fine not using the portal there. I have to somehow keep teammate alive here. I forgot to change the morph again to impervious. Need the heroism here. makes me dizzy. It's too much portaling. We do have the major vulnerability from the Colossus, so let's just chill a bit. Ask if you're ready. Yes, in like 20 minutes. I'll get some food though before, I think. I'll continue the shotgunist experiments some other day. It feels better now. Maybe we found the correct setup. Haven't used the bot even in speedy. Haven't needed to use one now, I guess. It's never too late to throw. Let's see if we can die here still. Yes, we can, because the portal didn't go off there. Okay, we're not gonna die this time, but that could get you killed. I'm gonna wait out this time there. There's no reason to break it, because we're not taking damage. Might as well save this time. Portal actually worked there. On the bombard there. Thinking I have the rune ward on the back bar still. Portal, hello? They need to fix that. Like, this kill could be decent, but not with these bugs, man. Not with these bugs. Bubble again. Have the portal here. Skill teammates. Can get ulti here. Use the portal to gain 0.8 seconds. Huge teleport. Can you throw armaments? Okay, that's a bit too much. We used the first spot there. I still don't feel as tanky as on the other builds, but it is a different type of healing, I suppose. He dies. What we can do there about that? So like that only kills us up to 50%. That's the problem. And now I can't. I'm on the one bar. So I don't have any heals on the back bar. Maybe root him with the trample. Actually gonna take damage here, right? Oh no, not necessarily. Throw armaments. Gotten 2 killing blows. You can poly with the armaments or some lucky light attacks, but you do get some killing blows as a healer. Funnily enough. Okay, I think better, but I'm not super happy with this. But we do what we can. Main problem is we want to use Arcanist for shield support so you can abuse Big Strong Heal Beam. The Heal Beam is awful.
The Ivory Brigade has need of
It
you.
is so awful. I tried it. I tried it with I think it was Cyrodiil's Light. I tried to build really tankable Heal Beam in, but yeah, no, that was not it. We could run this with Restoring Light, but I don't know, because you could block during it. But then you get CC'd and you have to build the Crux again. You get like streaked over or something. It's just bad. The aiming's bad, like everything about this is bad. Okay, let's see if we need to turn in the quest. Let's see if we got any decent value there. That was... I don't know how much of the healing that was. It's probably around the same, like... So all of these are AoE, right? So if you don't count the base regen, which you can put on other people, or the hardening, the shield cliff, I kinda wanna find out the actual value of Rune Mend. Rune Guard is only on ourselves as well. Combat Physician, someone else was running that. It's 66.4. So it's basically this plus 33%. So we do get 10% from Rune Mend at the moment. Roughly. It's not good, but... What about the major heroism? Oh, also we had like rallying cry in that PG and stuff. Like, imagine if we didn't have rallying and we tried to tank the enemy team. You just won't be able to. I think the main issue is that we lack armor. We lack armor and we lack max health. There's no way to get those. So I'm gonna change the rune ward before I forget, and I think we find someone to raid.
Ivory Brigade has need of you.
So I need to get dinner and put some PvE. Trifecta Brogin afterwards. We'll continue working on this though. I think the lag definitely was add-on related for the large
The
part.
Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Not entirely, but... And I think it's this setting. So when it was set here, I couldn't even cast anything if I didn't block. Now the problem with this is that the shield is smaller for the long duration afterwards than Spite Ward. Spite Ward is also... maybe I use Spite Ward. The thing about Spite Ward is that we kinda used like Hardened Ward previously, where we used preemptively casted, not reactively. We would have max sustain for Impervious, but... How often do you really like spam it to survive? Or how often can we do that? Because I can always just do the Warding Soul as well. Having a bigger shield is probably better. I don't know. Still like absorbing a lot of the damage as the shield part. 20%. And you don't get the heals when you spam. I still think the biggest issue with this build is the healing. Just not being quite strong enough. There's nothing I can really change here. I could get more healing with Living Dead. Maybe just go back to that. Living Dead but without the X-proof. Trying skill lines like this. I could do like maybe Spirit Guardian for just self-survivability. 10% tankier shields. Kind of. So we would lose 5%, but we would gain gain regen and oh, but the gibbering would be more expensive. Nah, that can't be worth it. Gibbering uptime is really good right now, I think. Or is it? 39% is actually kind of bad. 44% heroism. %64%. Gibbering 42. Ay. Better than CMX, still more costless though, to use Impervious. Really depends on the build, but I think because we cast it so proactively, I think the bigger shield is more benefit. It's very often like before the fight even I cast the Impervious just to jump the Crux, right? And we built Crux really fast. Because we have the portal as well. So anytime you go through the portal you get Crux. Very often you like accidentally go back and forth and your Crux just goes brrr.
You there. The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would change on this to improve it. We didn't try Green Balance, but I don't believe in Green Balance really. You have to fully build around it. I think if you want to use it. And nothing here makes sense. Redstone Light doesn't make sense. So Crux Weaver. Siphoning we tried. We didn't try Storm Calling, but if you do Storm Calling, then that's gonna be Ball of Lightning and this is gonna be Power Surge. Power Surge would proc from the heal over times, and even if they're Garbo. Yeah, this would be Lotus. But that makes the gibbering more expensive again. Makes the gibbering bigger though. How much was... it is the most, like, strongest healing thing here. 26.2. And unlike Spiteful, this is also group heals. So how much do we gain from 10% health? And do I go Triune with Chivalry if we do that? Because we have more scaling for health if we do that. It's like another question. I can only really replace this one, so I can't run Vines. Yeah, you can see the gibbering group heals, but I can kind of guess the value of them if gibbering on myself was 28.2. And something like Rune Ward, which is only on myself, is 28.3. Then it's probably quite a bit. Rune 7%. So we can estimate the ult is 4 times better than Rune at the moment. But I can also cast it more often. If I drop the Derek summoning, like sure it's gonna be bigger, but I can't cast it as often. It's kinda sucks. And I think the passives are kinda garbo too. Like we lose tankiness, we lose max health and magicka. And we gain almost nothing because you don't really proc this with just one green balance skill slot. You don't really proc this one either. Very rarely. Unless you have Vine slotted. So you don't gain sustain. Your healing's only for Lotus if you slot that, so the only thing you get is the 10% health really. I don't think green balance is... I don't think it's worth it. I think it's either Daedric Summoning, Storm Calling, you go Ball of Lightning and Power Surge, boring I know, but you get crit here on the Conti. Or you do the Living Dead. And I think Poly Storm Calling is the strongest one, right? As usual. So you gain like lots of good things there. Lose a little bit of tankiness, we make the ulti more expensive, but Ball of Lightning, Giga, Power Surge, lots of healing. Even on a build like this. So you have a heal over time. Maybe not on a build like this, it's only one heal over time. I have multiple of them. Could have heals here on the Conti, but... yeah, I don't know. This might just be min-maxed already. It's just that you can't make a good shield support compared to traditional healer. So I feel, even when it's not lagging, I feel like 2 times squishier than the Stifling Blade. At least 2 times. Anyway, let's see who's streaming. Bit shorter stream today. Try to stream full time next time. Wake up earlier, hopefully. We probably have Kamul at least. We saw him in BGs earlier. He's probably streaming. Could also raid Kokra streaming, and we're gonna be doing the trifectas later, so I'll raid Kokra. I think. What's he up to? I'm setting up the PvE stuff. Okay. Well, enjoy Kokra stream. See you there. I'll be doing PvE with him and Didum and Meister in a bit. Just gonna get some dinner first, but thanks for not. See you all on Monday. Take a day off tomorrow. Socials linked over there. Website I need to update it with the Bozorg build. That's probably tomorrow, and maybe I'll just add this one too, because I don't see how I can improve it. But until next time, have a good one. Bye.